Hello guys. Now I will discuss about carbon-carbon pi bond formation and their various reaction. Generally, I will discuss here about the formation of carbon-carbon pi bonds and triple bond and their various reaction. Before going all the things, now I will discuss about the mechanism of the various elimination reaction, including E1, E2 and E1CB. First question arises, what is elimination reaction? Elimination reaction involve the loss of atom or group from a molecule to generate multiple bond. Here and in this molecule, these are the two atom or groups. When these two atom or group undergo elimination, will give this alkene as the product. And uh, elimination, according to the uh, elimination reaction classified into three different categories, that is alpha elimination, beta elimination and gamma elimination. Alpha elimination, beta elimination and gamma elimination. First, what is alpha elimination? Two atom or group are removed from the same atom of the molecule. Here this is the molecule and uh, this is the living group, and when here the elimination reaction takes place is the same carbon atom, and it gave this carbene as the product. This is called alpha elimination because elimination takes place at one center, one. Then I will discuss about gamma elimination followed by beta elimination. Gamma elimination is the loss of two atom or group from first and third position of the molecule. Here, this is the molecule. This center is the alpha center and alpha carbon, and this is beta carbon, and this is gamma carbon. And elimination takes place from this alpha and gamma. Alpha and gamma carbon center, and it will give this cyclopropane product. And then beta elimination, loss of two atom or group from the adjacent atom of the molecule. It is also called 1,2 elimination. And this is the beta elimination, and this is the alpha center. This is the alpha center and the beta center, and hydrogen abstraction takes place from this beta carbon, and eliminations takes place from this alpha and beta carbon atom adjacent. This is two adjacent carbon atom, and elimination takes place from these two adjacent carbon atom, and it is called beta elimination. Further, beta elimination are three types: E1, E2, and E1CB. Then E1 elimination. In this E1 elimination reaction, first step is similar to that of SN1 reaction, that is generation of carbocation intermediate, and in the second step, the base abstract the beta hydrogen rather than attack to the carbocation center, and here the base used, water used is the base, and in E1 elimination reaction, one substrate involved in the rate determining step, hence it is called unimolecular elimination reaction. Here this alkyl chloride molecule when treated with this ethanol water, and it gives this alkene product. Here is the mechanism. This is the step one. This is in this step. Here is the breaking of this carbon halogen bond, and this step is slow, and it will give this carbocation, stable carbocation intermediate in the first step. And this is the second step. In the second step, here is the formation of alkene, and this step is first step, very fast. This step, in this step, a reaction takes place very fast. Here, water acts as a base, and it will extract one proton and give this alkene product. And here one thing, here question arises, why this sp3, this proton is more acidic and attracted by this water molecule. Here generally sp3 carbon hydrogen bond are not so much acidic, and here also in this case hydrogen is attracted by this water molecule because of this carbocation intermediate, and this presence of this carbocation increases the acidity of this carbon hydrogen bond. Then E2 elimination, this is bimolecular elimination reaction, and these are the key features of this bimolecular elimination reaction. Here in this elimination reaction, two groups depart simultaneously and involve one step. Complete reaction takes place in single step, and here is no intermediate formation, and it is bimolecular reaction, and both substrate and nucleophile takes place in a participate in the single step, and here this is the reaction, and this is the reaction. Then mechanism of E2 elimination reaction. Here this is the here in this reaction, here the base attack to the hydrogen, and here is bromine is anti-periplanar to this hydrogen carbon hydrogen bond. Here severe bond, and this carbon hydrogen bond are anti-periplanar. That's why this base will attack to this hydrogen, and this bond will break, and also this carbon hydrogen bond will break, and elimination here base attack to this hydrogen, and elimination occur, and gave this alkene product. Then U1CB elimination reaction. U1CB stands for unimolecular elimination conjugate base. Unimolecular conjugate base elimination reaction, and these are the key features. It is a two-step U1CB reaction is a two-step reaction, and base induced beta elimination takes place. Reaction follows second order path, and this is the reaction. Then I will go through mechanism. First step 1 is the formation of carbanion intermediate. And then this is the first step, and this is in the first step there is formation of this carbanion intermediate. Here one thing um, you have to give attention that this beta hydrogen, this is alpha position and this is the beta position, and is this in this position there should be a electron withdrawing group. Maybe electron withdrawing group should be minus can be minus I effect group, or electron or minus R group. Minus R group means CHO group, yeah, nitro group, like this. Like this, electron withdrawing group should be present at beta position, and when this carbanion will be generated, and this carbanion will be stabilized by this electron withdrawing group. And step 2 is the departure of the leaving group. Here the leaving group alpha position, and here the leaving group is fluoride, and this is all about the mechanism of this U1CV reaction. And then I will go through variable transition state for the different elimination reaction, and here I'll draw all the transition state. Two and three-dimensional representation of different uh, different elimination reaction. E1, E2 and E1CV. In order to represent the two-dimensional and three-dimensional transition state, In order to represent 2 and 3 dimensional representation of various E1, E2, and E1CB reaction, first take a example like this is ethyl halide, and when this go through E1 path, then first carbocation will be generated. Then base E1CP. Then here first step will be the carbanion intermediate. Then and in the E2 reaction, here the directly for this this alkyl, here is no intermediate. So here is no intermediate. Then we should keep attention for these two. And here is one is carbocation intermediate. Here is carbanion intermediate, and these two reactive intermediate will be very unstable, and we'll see in the two-dimensional transition state representation. If we'll take that carbon halogen bond break in one dimension, and carbon hydrogen bond break in two dimension, and we'll see that this is E2 path, this is E1 path, and this is E1CB, this is E2, and this is E1. Here is the intermediate. Here is the reactant, and when carbon hydrogen bond breaking takes place, and carbanion the intermediate, and it will follow this E1CB path. This is the intermediate will be CH2 and X, and this is the product CH2 and CH2 and HX, and this is the carbocation intermediate CH3 CH2 carbocation intermediate, and this is the E2. This is the E2 reaction. In the E2 reaction, there is no such type of carbanion and carbocation intermediate takes place. It is a concerted. It will follow concerted reaction path. When we consider energy as a third dimension, and it is first and second dimension representation, and when we consider energy as a third dimension, then we will get a transition state which I am showing in the diagram. This is the starting of the reaction, and CH3 CH2X plus base, and this is the carbon ion intermediate, it is going through, and this is the carbocation intermediate, this is the energy profile for carbocation intermediate for this, and from this, when this elimination occur, and this is the transition state, and this is the transition state for the formation of this carbon ion intermediate, and this path showing the elimination of this elimination of this, and breaking elimination of this U1CB reaction, U1CB, this one is U1, and this is E2 reaction, and this is the 3D transition state. This is the 3D transition state of both this U1 and U1CB reaction. Then important factor that affect to the U1 and E2 reactions. U1 reaction condition, E2 reaction. Electron donating of substituent, good leaving group, third solvent of high polarity. U1 reaction are generally depending electron donating nature of that substituent, and that another factor is good leaving group. When there is a good leaving group, then U1 reaction will be preferably take place when there is high polar solvent. In high polar solvent, U1 reaction will be takes place. E2 reaction generally depends upon the base, secondly nature of leaving group, and nature of solvent.